Well, we're live. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes to let everybody come in. And we're going to start this installing of Raspberry Pi, as in the Apache and PHP and MySQL. And I was going to do PHPMyAdmin, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes for now. So I'm just waiting for you guys to turn up, and we're going to get going with this. I lost 3 subscribers today. I don't know why. I think I do know why. YouTube are having their purge at the minute. Oh, there we go. 5 watching. Why isn't the chat coming up along the side? Hey Laura. Hey Jack. Hey Lucas. XDNT. Hi. Hey Bully. Okay. So need to learn this stuff. Right. Normally we have the chat rolling up along the side, guys, but for some reason it's not working. Hold on a second. Let me just take the CSS code out of the thing and we'll see if that works. There we go. Right. Let's see if that's working. Probably not, because I don't think that's working correctly. Hey Richie, how you doing? Yeah, Zim was hot on the heels there. Zim was fucking hot on that one. There's this guy on YouTube, a bully to me. Oh damn, Lucas. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to get the both things up. So I've SSH'd into the Raspberry Pi. As you can see, the Raspberry Pi is on currently. Yeah, so trolling. I knew it was you, Richie. Fuck it out. So what we need to first do is run the command line of sudo, which will give you extra privileges as you go along. I want to get a 1-up, but I want to upgrade it as I build it. Ken, do you mean you want to get a Raspberry Pi? What do you mean, dude? So we need to run the apt upgrade to upgrade the repositories of the system. I think I've already done this already when I first got it, but apt-get update. Now I would do the other one, the upgrade, but every time I do the upgrade on this system it goes wrong. So we're just going to do that, and it's working away, as you guys can see. I might as well get rid of the chat element on the live stream because it's not gonna work. So what I want to do, just disable that for the minute, and we'll just bring these windows back, and it's just doing all its usual stuff. It has fetched all the packets needed for this. So what we're going to do is install Apache. You can put a Raspberry Pi in a 1-up arcade. Yeah, you can buy the kit for that, Ken, as well. You can buy the kit. Hey Jack, how you doing? So what we're going to do is we're going to install Apache and all of its utilities and stuff. I'm doing okay, bit ill, but you know. So sudo apt-get install Apache Apache 2 space Apache 2 hyphen utilities utils. Let's see if it finds it. I think it might be just Apache, but I'll just... No, there we go. Do you want to install... So as you can see on the screen what it's doing right now, you can see that it's asking to authenticate. So I'm going to say yes, because I want it to install that. Now I know the remote address for this machine, so it won't be too hard to check whether it works or does not work. I can't remember if I need to reboot the system, but I may need to reboot it. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, guys, if you get a Raspberry Pi and you don't know the passwords when you first get them, for the initial one, it's Pi and password Raspberry. For the root, you can't. It doesn't really have one. So what you'd do is you'd log in as the Pi user and put sudo space passwd, and then you put space root, and then it would ask you to make a new Unix password. So yeah. So if you want to do that, you can do that. As you can see, it's creating it for me. I'm doing this from a Mac, would you believe? It's fairly self-explanatory. So we're just going through all that. So it should have installed it. The best way to test it, because I'm just going to open a browser now, is go to 192.168. Okay, so the Apache server is there. All set up already. Now all we need to do is install PHP 5. I don't use anything higher than that because I believe PHP 5 was their pinnacle of installs. So, you know, I don't really install anything else. It's always number 5 because 5 works fantastically well. It was the best stable version they had. They're on number 7 right now. I don't really use it. So sudo apt-get, and we're going to go for install lib Apache 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 2 hyphen mod for the PHP 5 space PHP 5 I can't remember everything off by hand. Space PHP pair. I think someone's turned the heating on because it's starting to get hot in this room. Hey, what's up, Ernie? What's up, Brian? We're just doing a bit of PHP PHP install. So PHP 5 catch. We need that as well. And I know that I'm going to spell half of this wrong and we're going to have a problem. But PHP hyphen xcatch ace catch. Hold on. XACCHE space PHP 5 hyphen MySQL. You want the curl element of PHP 5 as well, curl, and you need the PHP 5 GD library. So we'll get all of that. PHP 5, hold on, why is that incorrect? Let me just have a look, guys. So this is all the troubleshooting for this. Package PHP 5 is not available, but it's referred to by another package. Okay, so okay, sudo apt hyphen get PHP 5. Oh, hold on a sec. My bad. Sudo apt-get install PHP 5. Let's see if it's that. What do you mean it has no installation? Must be missing. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. I just need to get this PHP guide in. PHP 5. So I've got the Apache server working. Hey Steph, how you doing? Good old PHP to let me down. The language I use all the time. And then it just, yeah. So. No, this shouldn't be doing it like that. No, it shouldn't be doing it like that. No, you can do it via the command line. I did it before. And it's just a pain in the arse if you spell it wrong. Because they change the libraries all the time. But there are, like I'm looking on here. So we're going to probably do it the other way, for fuck's sake. I don't want to do it the other way. Hold on. Okay, so if I do it like that, with them, there we go. Right, we should be good to go to do it by command line. Hold on a sec. Sudo. We're just going to paste this command because I can't be asked. So sudo apt-get install libapache2 mod PHP 5. Hopefully, we should be good to go. No, has no install candidate. Why is that? But it's referred by another package. This means that the package is missing and has obsoleted or is only available from another source. Really? Bastards. I'm going to have to do it the other way. Fuck it. We're going to have to do it the unpacking way. Right. We're going to have to do w-get and get this. We're going to have to do it this way. The way I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it this way. I didn't want to do it this way. I hate doing it this way. So it's connecting to the PHP servers, and hopefully it'll download it. I hate doing it this way. It's a giant pain in the arse. Do. Why it's just halting at the moment, I don't know. But we'll find out. Come on, it can't be. Don't lock on me, you fucker. I hope the system hasn't locked. I'm just going to check, actually. No, the system's not locked. It's doing something, though. Normally, it's straightforward doing all this stuff. Normally, it's very straightforward. But, you know, shit happens. Now, come on, surely it's not halted that much. How big is PHP 5? It's not that big, is it? I don't think it's that big, but the YouTube purge is real. No issue for you yet though, Mark, so congrats on that. No, I lost 3. Ernie, I lost 3. No, I definitely lost 3. I lost 3 on the purge. There we go. Alright, shove it. Connecting. Wait. Connection timed out. Fuck you. You're gonna be gay and not to give me the... So what we're gonna quickly do? I was gonna exit and try again on that one. Famous last words, try again. It's not letting me get it. But I'm looking, I wasn't doing it wrong. I was looking at an instruction page right now. And it tells me, hold on, we're going to do this like this. I'll just make sure we capture that again. I wasn't doing it wrong because the reason I say I wasn't doing it wrong is because, okay, now OBS, don't be a cunt. Hold on a second. I'm going to close the terminal and then... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Pain in the arse. So, right. I've got SSH back into the Raspberry Pi. Being gay, SSH Pi at 192.168.0.59. Okay, back to business. So that's how to SSH into it. If you know your local IP of that system, you can do it like that as well. So, right, just let me. I'm just rechecking myself because this shouldn't be acting like that. Sudo -get upgrade. So I'm going to run the upgrade command, make sure it's nothing I've missed out. So do I want to continue? Yes. Because it won't really affect me on the command line. Yeah, it never used to be a problem because I had the Raspberry Pi 2 and it was pretty much simple. But I'll see if it's just because the system needs to be upgraded, so it won't affect me really because I'm only using command line, so it won't bother me. Oh my god, my head is killing me. Thanks, Laura. That's just really appreciated. So while it's doing that, yeah. Bear in mind this is downloading at the same time, so I do apologise. Any jumps in communication, but it is what it is. Mark, how do you do? So you make a new element, and you've got image slideshow. So while this is upgrading, guys, this is upgrading to the next part of the system. So and then obviously I'm only going to be on command line anyway, so even if the graphical user interface fails, it's not really a problem. Yeah, so I lost 3 subs. I can't believe that. But at least they were what I call not good subs. Oh, I had chicken tonight, guys, and I've got indigestion like anything. Oh. Yeah, so running this command, like literally, it should be just a simple case of putting install PHP 5. And for some reason, the repositories are not. Laura lost none. That's surprising. Hey, Nath, I'm down to 997. Yeah, Nath, which means somebody had made duff accounts, I guess, so. Gloves on, didn't realise I couldn't type. Brian. Nath, the problem is YouTube had a purge yesterday and the day before. And today, by the looks of it. So. We still got 60% to go. And I got to reboot the system. I've got to reboot the system as well. After this, once it's complete, I've got to reboot the system. Or else it won't do anything. So even if I go to the graphical user interface, even if it has a problem, then we're going to have to face that problem head on, as and when we get to it. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to fix the fuck on OBS as well while we're there. Sudo apt-get -y. No, the problem, Droid, I appreciate it, but the problem isn't installing it. It's saying that the package is not available. If you have a look on the screen, it said the package wasn't there. So I'll try that and give me a second. Once this is installed the system, I just need to go and grab an element for OBS, or else this is going to be a pain in the arse. The chat's not going to work. So. Give me a minute, dude. I'll go back and try that once the system's upgraded. Cheers for that, Droid. Cheers. I don't know why I thumbs up my phone. I wasn't looking at me. Right, so we need to go to. We need to go to the watch page because dickhead here needs to get the code for the chat. Hey, hopefully. Cheers for that, dude. I just need to change OBS a second while we're here. Properties. That's why it was the wrong fucking chat. Need to take it off private. There we go. Right. Fix one problem. Like I said, I'm just waiting for this to work. I'm just gonna go while we're at it. Actually, I'm gonna go and grab the OBS CSS code. While we're at it, we might as well edit things as we go along as well. Why not, eh? Might as well mod things as we go along. CSS, thank you. Yes, where's the CSS code gone? Where's the CSS code? There it is. Stream chat CSS. Then we can just control. You can't see what I'm doing, guys, but I'm copying some code for CSS. The crystal system's having a fucking meltdown. Right, so watch the chat, guys. So we're gonna edit this properties. We're gonna enter some custom CSS code and bish bash bosh. It should refresh. There we go. Right, unable to find some archives. Oh, hold on a sec. There's been a malfunction. Okay. Unable to fetch some archives. Maybe run apt-get update or try with fix missing. Oh shit. That means sudo get update. I know what. I hope we can fix this problem. Yeah, playing with OBS as well. So we're having a few problems with the software, but fix hyphen missing. Okay. Okay, so sudo apt, pardon me, fix hyphen missing. Okay, but it just said use that. Update, upgrade, install, remove packages, purge, or remove, destroy, clean, check, source, download. Okay, so hold on. Sudo apt hyphen get install PHP 5. PHP 5 has got no install candidate. Okay, so sudo apt hyphen get. I'm gonna go with droids -y install PHP 5. PHP 5 hyphen curl, PHP 5 hyphen curl. PHP 5 hyphen CLI. PHP 5 hyphen and MySQL. PHP 5 hyphen GD. So as you can see, Droid is saying it's got no candidates for installation. I don't know why it's doing shit like this, because it's never done this to me in the past. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sudo reboot on the system, and then we'll reconnect once it's rebooted. John, how you doing? I'll let you know when the system reconnects. Droid, I think there's another line. Can't stay. I'm at work. Just thought I would say hello. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for coming by to see what rubbish I'm up to. We'll keep troubleshooting. Okay. So SSH back in 192.168. Oh shit, I forgot to put a... Okay. I know I did wrong there. Sorry guys. Thank you. So, root at 192.168.0.59. Oh, I'm failing tonight, guys. Right, we'll get there in the end. Permission denied. It's not letting me in the route. Hold on, why is it not letting me in there? Okay, we'll just go to the Pi username then. Oh, well, let me in there. No, I did. Droid, I changed that already. Changed Mark's password. Yeah, I changed that already. Right, so the system seems to be working. The GUI probably won't be working properly. But you know, shit happens. So let's see if we can do this again. -get PHP5. Oh shit. SSH. No, not SSH. Fucking hell. Sudo at -get space install PHP5. See, it keeps saying there's no install candidate. They're really pissing me off now. Which OBS didn't crash. Hey, Melinda. How you doing? Hey, Brian. So, hold on. Let's see if it installs PHP 7. I bet it does. This will be a pain in the ass if it installs PHP 7. Unable to load package PHP 7. How did you get into programming? By chance, really. My brother, back when I was 13, my brother taught me a lot to do with not PHP, but Visual Basics was initially what I used. And then I went into web programming. So yeah. Sudo app. See, they're saying 7.1 is available. Oh, yeah. Sudo apt -get install PHP 7.1. Okay, I can install 7.1. Shit happens. Little Llama got you. So yeah, that's how I got into it. You don't have enough free space. Yes, I fucking do, you lying piece of shit. Hold on. I'm sure this has got a 16 gig card in it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'll have a look, dude. Hold on a sec. The SD card is a 16 gig card. How can it? Origin error. Fuck off. Unless the upgrade is just fucking DF -H. Okay, so DevRoot is using 5. Wait, hold on. Oh, pardon me. The following packages. Oh shit. Why is it? Yay. Why is it doing this to me? There's nothing on the system. What's happened, Steve? That's not good, Steve. Yeah, but it's a 16 gig card. How can it do that to me? Do you know what? I'm going to see if I can recover this in command line. Hey, Sarah. It's a 16 gig card. I don't know why it's just done that to me. Command line, see if I can recover. I may need to plug in a keyboard in a minute because I may need to recover the system. Well, that was stupid, Steve, wasn't it? That was a bit silly. Right, I need another keyboard. Troubleshooting with Mark Horn. It doesn't normally work like this. But what we're going to do is roll with the punches, get another keyboard, and manually recover this system. So this might go on for a bit. Shit happens. Where's the pie gone? There it is. Just nick the PlayStation 4 lead, HDMI lead. Turn this other TV on. Oh, my back's killing me. There's no screen. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, this is where I'm going to flip between. Right, what directories is it telling me that it's full? 5. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. I can't believe. So I'm going to send a reboot command to that machine, and then I'm going to hit shift because I'm just going to... So we use the other keyboard. It shouldn't be like this. When I first done it initially, it worked perfectly. Like the Raspberry Pi 2 and 3 never had a problem at all. But right, so that's recovering right now. And we will get there in the next couple of minutes. Shit happens. That's cool, Melinda. Yeah, Steve, you fucked up there, didn't you, a bit? I don't know why it said I only had 5 gigs. That's a 16 gig card. Unless it's partitioning it incorrectly. I don't know. Shams. You can't see the system at the minute. Because I don't know what IP address it's using right now. And you can't. I don't think you can run the VNC server. Thank you all for the support. You're welcome, Melinda. Until you get gotten. Yeah. I don't know why it's playing up. It's not working exactly like the Raspberry Pi 2 or 3. And this is meant to be one up from them, so I don't know. I don't know why it's playing up something chronic. I mean, I've got to download 4 gigs at the minute, so... Okie dokie. Take it easy. So, yeah. Pain in the bum. This is where I've got like switch between 7 different devices because I've got to connect to the Wi-Fi because I've only got 1 USB port. So yeah, it's definitely missing 10 gigs, you're right. It's missing 10 gigs. Don't know where I used all that up from. I love when systems go wrong. Alright, Steve. Take it easy. So I'm just looking at this other system in the corner. See, installing Apache 2 and all its utilities, that went round. That was perfect. That worked. But then it fucked up. So, I don't know what happened. Oh, stomachache though. Anybody want a stomachache? Because I've got one. Oh. So. Yeah, because it's like, it says, you can see there, it says dev root 5.6 gig, use 5.2, 82 mega left. And this is 99 used. The reason, I guess I'm going to have to use the other SD card if I'm going to have to. I have got a 64 gig. These unofficially can run bigger than what it says. The smallest is 32 gigs, but I have got a 64 gig card that I formatted once. Well, I hacked it, and it ran under this system on 64 gigs, so. But I might have to do that another day. This might have to go down as a failure, but as long as we're here, we're going to try and fix the problem. So we are downloading it at half the... Oh no, we're downloading at full speed, so we should have it. What does that say? We've already downloaded a gig, so it won't take long before we have to do anything more. So we get, fast broadband here, so you get fast broadband, but over Wi-Fi connections, it's kind of like a pain in the arse. No, I need to go for it. Crap. Guys, bear with me a minute. Just chat amongst each other, because I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom, guys. There's no ifs, ands or buts about that one. Well, but maybe. My big fat butt. But I need the bathroom, and if I don't, I'm going to shit my pants. So. Still downloading, guys. Don't mind me, but I just went and brushed my teeth. I forgot to do them this morning, so make up for it. I'm gonna go. Yay me. Yeah, I was pooping, Brian. I was. You're right. I was pooping. I also brushed my teeth. See you later, Sarah. Thanks for popping in. Tastes like toothpaste. You wonder how I get my teeth so white, guys? It is charcoal toothpaste. Whiter than white. Minty fresh. Yeah, this is next. The next part is where we take the keyboard and mouse out of this machine every so often, so we can just how's that? Oh, someone from Domino's. Having only one USB port, guys, it's pretty much hard. They are white in real life. What are you talking about? Squeaky clean. Oh, come on. Hurry up and download. 63% downloading at 3 megs a second, which is pretty good. 3 megs a second. Once it bothers. Hey, Alexander. Is that bootloader version 2? No, this is Mac OS. I SSH from the Mac into the Raspberry Pi. I'm having to recover the Raspberry Pi at the minute because we're having a few software issues. So bear with me a second. I think I'm not going to do the software upgrade this time, but I'm going to check if I can get PHP 7.1 running on the system. So. And then we can go on to MySQL and then PHP MyAdmin, hopefully. So, we've got 30% to go before it's downloaded. So, good old Linux. Normally, a process like this is very easy. Now, like on any system, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have like issues with some things, but you know, I'm just gonna go back on myself through my code soon. Actually. You know, it is what it is. But at least we can sit here and talk with each other. I guess, you know, there's that part of it. It's still got like a gig left. So bear with me. It just looks like the programmer through like my Nick program box for unboxing the Chinese phones. Yeah, I mean they all use command line, but this is just the SSH client on the Mac inside the terminal. So so it's all good. Laura's having problems with her PlayStation 4. What's... PlayStation is so slow. Or delete some of your games then. The elite hacker. Far from it, but shh, don't tell everybody. No, I just find, you know, I find the whole thing about Raspberry Pi is very interesting. I find it very interesting on how they build a system on such a small board. You know, I gave 2 of my Raspberry Pis to my brother. To be fair. Oi, oi, Chris, how you doing? Chris, we're just waiting for the system to recover itself because we had a bit of a problem, but yeah. You spent that. Hold on, no, hold on. I've spent 130 with, man. I hope you didn't pay that for 2 boards, Alex, because the boards themselves are only a tenner each. What's happening? The system actually crashed in terms of like it wouldn't let me get a few things that I needed. So I'm having to recover the system to see whether it's just something simple as that and recover most of the space. As you can see, the space for the SD card, it's a 16 gig card and it's saying I've only got 5 gig left. So I don't know why that is. So we're having to fix a few problems at the same time. So we broke the internet and the Pi, pretty much. We broke it, Chris. We broke it. We broke it. Well, actually, more or less. Chris, like you're nuts. Oh, God. We've got 12% to go till the system reinstalls. And this is where I'm going to have to like hot swap this wireless mouse receiver and the keyboard so that I can click on the Wi-Fi button to connect it to the Wi-Fi again. And then we're back on the SSH, so we're all good. Laura's live. Later on, and we can come inspire, and we all sit by the fire. So remember, as this system's going back to factory settings, it will be back to the factory username and password, which I need to change again. So I'm going to wait for that to reconnect, and we're going to get back on it like a car bonnet. My internet provider's probably thinking, why is he downloading 4 gigs a time every hour, every 10 minutes? It's just downloading this. Why did you have to reinstall from Nuke? Because if you can see on the SSH, Alex, on the screen on your top left, the SD card was reading a wrong size, and I was hoping the... Yeah, I'm going to Droid. I'm going to check the DF mode. I'm going to check. I'm going to go and get some more milk. I'll be back again with you in a second, guys. Oh, my back and everything today. Later on, we can come inspire, and then we can fuck by the fire. Hello, my pup. Hello, my darling. Hello, pup. Hello, pup. What are you doing under that bed? Hey, what were you doing under that bed? Hey? What are you doing under that bed, Smiley? Oh, my back. I can't. Do you know what? I wish I didn't stand up for so long because it makes my back sting. Hey, Zombie Slayer. Laura's playing Sonic. Alexander, what wasn't it reading wrong? So I've got a 16 gig card and it's only reading 5. Could have been. Could have been many things, but we'll find out in a minute. You can hear my dog having a drink. Right, is that 100%? The system should restart itself in a second. Press OK to install. I don't want to pull that out while it's starting up. Oh, sorry guys. This was going to go on for longer than I thought. Gay poor. Shut up, Chris. Only because you're into midgets. Right, so we can unplug this keyboard because I need the mouse primarily. And we stick that in there. If the system's going to load. If not, then I've got a faulty Raspberry Pi. Right. So the system's loading. I'm gonna manually check the drives. Hello, darling. Jump up then. I'm gonna manually check the drives because I don't think that was correct what it was reading. Right, let's get it connected to the internet. Let's run that stuff. So it's just scanning for wireless networks right now. Right, so do I have to load the SD card first into my computer? No, actually it comes with Noobs installed, so you can do it via the SD card straight from boot. They've normally installed Debian for you on the system, so when you get it, you should have Debian already installed on the system and ready to go for you, so you won't have to do anything in terms of that, but just go right in my so you won't have to do anything in terms of that, but hopefully it's going to connect in a minute. No, it's not going to connect to my Wi-Fi. What the hell's going on? We're going to have a rage in a minute. Because it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And that is a sign that we've got a problem. It's a definite sign we've got an issue. Is it going to connect? Either that or we've got a faulty Wi-Fi chip. Could be all manner of things, guys. We seem to be having a problem, so I think all the issues we're having, this might be a hardware problem, but here we go. Yeah, I'm still going, Brian. Android, LOL. Yeah, we're having a few problems. For some reason, it's not connecting to my Wi-Fi when it should connect to my Wi-Fi. We're having a few issues, and I think I hope it's not faulty because I'm gonna have to send it back and say to them, "Wait, it's not working." I hope it's not faulty because I know I have to send it back, but I bought one to do a RetroPie and one to use as webcam. Yep. Sounds like a bad SD card, honestly. Might be. Might be. Might well be. But then I'm going to have to use my dad's system to... I've done that. What do I look like? Stupid? No, don't answer that question. Fucking hell, don't answer that question. Do I look stupid? Yes, because Mark, you would have had it working by now. Right, so... Wi-Fi, right, okay. So the Wi-Fi is now... Let's see if it fucking works. Oh, no, hold on. One. You fucking retard, I tell you. We're still going. Right, now it's connected. Right. Right, we're getting somewhere. Now it's connected. Ay, fuck's sake. Right. Let's see what IP address is under. 0.59. Hallelujah. Right, now we can take all this out. Oh, ow, my fucking back. Oh, I'm fucking stinging all over, guys. See, the things I do for you guys is to try and make entertainment. Watch me fail at shit. Right. Right, so we're back to SSH. So we're going to SSH back in. SSH pi at 192.168.0.59. What do you mean it can't fucking connect? Oh, now I know why. I'm hoping I can do this all by keyboard. If it's plugged in, you dickhead. I'm hoping I can do this part by keyboard because I ain't fucking standing up again. Back to ground zero, that's right. That's one thing you don't say about 9/11. I can't see. Okay. SSH should now be enabled. Right, so SSH pi at 192.168.0.59 and really? I'll tell you what, this is really starting to piss me off. Pi 192.168.0.59. See if it'll re-let me back in. It failed. Why is it doing that? Well, SSH is enabled. I'm going to put VNC back on as well. And see if we can... This is not even funny anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through VNC. And we're going to use the interface because I can't be arsed today. Right, so VNC. Reconnect. Continue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch the OBS over to the other. There we go. And what we're going to do is save. Okay, so do 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 la 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 da da do be do, and there we go. There you got your user interface right there, and we're gonna do it like this. So this is what Alex. This is what you'll be greeted with when you get into Raspberry Pi. Well, I don't know. I just don't think today is my lucky day. So we're gonna do the usual commands. We're gonna do sudo apt -get update. So we're gonna do that. Gonna update the system quickly. Oh yeah. But once you've enabled them options, guys, you can, like I say, you can go here to preferences. You can go to Raspberry Pi configuration. Once it loads up in front of me, hopefully we don't have a problem. The system's is acting really slow. I don't know why. Maybe it's overheating, but I don't know. So you go to interfaces and you've got SSH, you've got your VNC, and you've got your camera port, which is disabled by default. So you can turn that on once you get the camera. So it's now reading the packages, so it's fetching everything that we should need. Now I am going to go off a manual here because we're having a few problems. I am just going to go off a manual that I know should work. And I say should, but here we are. We're on this little predicament right now. So we're having a little predicament. Put it in up, down, down, left. Brian, shut up. So we're gonna do sudo apt -get, and we're gonna install Apache server. Install Apache 2, and we need the Apache utilities. Apache 2 -ultis, and then we do that. Thumbs up for troubleshooting 101. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Hallelujah. I think I spelt the last one wrong. Doo-dah. Everybody's gonna kill me. Beep, 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 me. Apt-get. Install Apache 2. Yep, do you want to install Apache 2? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I've got a kit with a camera on it, and the other one I bought is fisheye camera. Yeah, so Alex, you'd need to go to the Raspberry Pi menu up the top here, Preferences, Raspberry Pi Configuration, and when that comes up, it will have tabs saying Interface. So once it loads, it's because the system's under load. So you'd go to Interface, and you'd select Enable and click OK for camera. Also enable VNC and SSH as well for remote access, because that will help you out tremendously if you're troubleshooting anything. I'm going to close these notifications, they're getting in my way. As you can see, a Raspberry Pi under load, 100% CPUing. Right now on Wi-Fi, I'm going to turn Bluetooth off because I don't have any Bluetooth devices, so it's one less thing for the system to do. What it comes preloaded with is a browser called Chromium. So, yeah, which is basic Chrome, but it's a knockoff version. So as you can see, it's enabling all this stuff. I'm going to try and put this full screen for you, so you can see what it's doing. Also, on here, the system also has Minecraft Pi. I was telling someone about that earlier. Minecraft Pi, you've got Python games. Your programming languages, you've got all the Java. You've got all these different languages here that you can work with. Scratch, Scratch 2. Scratch apparently is the most easiest thing to program with. Don't hold me to that because I haven't tried it out yet. So, right, so apparently the system has installed that. So we're going to check localhost. I have pressed the browser, by the way. You know, just saying before people go, oh, you haven't pressed the browser. I have. It's just been slow today. It's actually hot. It's not hot. So you go to http:// No, not PPP. HTTP. Thank you very much. HTTP. Local host. Now the Debian page should load. So the Apache 2 Debian default work page, it's running correctly. The Apache server, so we can close this browser because that's going to use more cycles that we don't really need to use up. So yeah. Without working Minecraft Tarmac, if I get stuck I could probably restore it back. Yeah, it's easy enough, Alex. I mean, these aren't hard systems to work with primarily. But it happens, and it's all part and parcel of, it's all part and parcel of the system. So, it's all about learning. This is all about troubleshooting and skills. So, just challenge yourself. So we're gonna install PHP 5. Hopefully, we can install PHP 5. I may just copy this line of code that I've got here so it can do it for me because I can't be asked tonight. So to paste on here, hold on, I'm gonna have to go to another line because that's gonna do that. So I've got a bit of code copied on a Mac, and why is it doing that to me? Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Okay, I'll copy it again, shall I? Flipsick. Paste. Are you really being this sensitive today? Alright, paste. No, it's not doing it. Okay, so I'm going to install the first part myself. I can't be asked. Hey Mark, Little Llama got you. Mark already got you. Yeah, thank you very much, JVB. I can build something, but when it comes to understanding software, that's when it comes harder for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've got that mindset. I've always been able to work with software, so install lib Apache 2 -mod -php 5 space PHP. So guys, if you spot any spelling mistakes, let me know. It should work this time. So it has no installation candidate, which means that's to do with them. Okay, so hold on, sudo -apt -get install PHP 7.1. So we should be able to install 7.1 without a problem. There we go. It's doing it all itself now, guys. So I should be able to pick the PHP version that I want to use. Anyway, even under 7.1. So we're going to hit yes to allow that. There we go. It's doing all itself now, guys. We're finally getting somewhere. We've got to install MySQL next as well, so I'm sure we're going to have a problem with that, but well, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, they're relatively new. Well, you may not think that, but they are relatively new. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, my pup's asleep. You know, they're relatively new, and I mean, not everything is foolproof, and not everything is like 100%. But I mean, they work. And I really appreciate the system. So, I mean, it helps you challenge yourself, because if you don't challenge yourself, you're not really going to do much. You know, you're not really going to achieve anything with it. So I find the challenge, you know, particularly invigorating, because, you know, it helps you, you know, work your mind and stuff. So, you know, so this is going to install all the library catches and stuff for PHP 7.1. I can make it go down to PHP 5, so it's not really an issue. But next, it will be MySQL. We're going to install MySQL, and then we are going to install what are we going to install? We're going to install PHPMyAdmin, which I can do under the same commands as well. So, oh, pardon me, sorry guys. It's all fun when you just watch it all go up the screen. It's only at 55%, so 57. But I would recommend anybody get a Raspberry Pi. I mean, I would pretty much say don't get the Zero, because it's a bit slower, but it still does everything you need it to do. The Raspberry Pi Zero is more if you want to make like handheld kind of devices. Hey Stephanie, he's alright, he's asleep. So I've seen a project where they made a camcorder out of a Raspberry Pi Zero. And you can buy batteries for these systems. You can wire up a battery and they will work. You get them off of the Raspberry Pi website. If not, look for an official one on eBay. You can get official ones on eBay. So you can pretty much make it into like a camcorder, wireless device. Yeah, so. He's not a poor dog, he's alright. He's alright. So we're at 84% now. It's just installing that. So PHP 7 should be enabled soon. Is the magazine any good? Yes, it does tell you how to enable the headers on the system. It also tells you how to modify Minecraft, the Minecraft that's on the system as well. You can modify that. It'll also tell you how to use Scratch language, what certain things are of like while loops, for and if statements, and you know, if and else. So if something equals this, it will do this, else it will do something else. It's a very good book. So I would take a lot of time to research into a Raspberry Pi. Do the best you can with it. Seems faster now that you started it from scratch. Maybe that's what it needed. Maybe. Can you run a website from a Raspberry Pi? Yes, you can. But I wouldn't suggest doing it from home, because you haven't got the protections of a system that is already in place for DDoS attacks, DDoS attacks, and also antiviruses and systems that will prevent your site from being hacked, blah, blah, blah. This is just like a test system. Like I said to you guys, I'd show you how to do it. I'm showing you how to do it. And, you know, going from there. After a bit of rigmarole with the system, I do laugh about that. I do laugh that the system had a bit of a spaz and we had to reformat the whole thing and start from ground zero. So extracting templates from packages. So we should have PHP 7 done in a second. Reading database, unpacking CMake-data. So unpacking, I've still got a load of stuff to unpack, but as you can see, it's working quite well. I didn't get a magazine because I bought it off a website. I mean, you could probably pick it up online. You could probably get a PDF version, Alex. You could probably do that. It's not like a book as such. It's a book that they give free, so I'm sure they just give it away online as well. Oh, my back. Oh, my back's killing me. Oh, yay. As you can see, it's installing everything now. Now, hopefully, I don't need to install MySQL, but it'll probably do on its own. Sorry, guys. I've been doing this for too long. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it'll be done soon, guys. Yeah, you can probably download the PDF version of the book, Alex, because it's not like it's not an ISBN book that's on sale. It's just a book that they give you as an incentive, what they've brought together themselves to put with the Raspberry Pi, so you can understand it more. Yeah, but back when I had the Raspberry Pi 2 and 3, I used to leave them on all the time, and I used to do IP generating. And it generated whether the IP was real, whether the IP was a private or public IP, whether it had any websites on it. Pretty much how Google works. So I know how the architecture for Google works too. So I've had experience with writing search engines and searching from databases. So it's pretty simple. In all, Google is a very simple system. Made a lot of money considering for what it is. But yeah. So I'm sure you guys are enjoying watching this twirling round and round, going to different parts of the system. Just make sure that it hasn't crashed. No, it hasn't crashed, that's good. So it's just taking its time to unpack PHP 7. It is 2.5 gig in size. I did not know that. 2.5 gig in size. It's really crazy. Okay, so it's carrying on. There we go. It's still carrying on. Still got a few more packages to unload on the system itself. But if hold on, what's that? I'd say make cornhub.com. But you know, I do have uses in terms of that. So, oh, sorry guys, I had a KFC earlier. I can't stop fucking farting. Can't stop farting. I don't know why. KFC. It's finger licking good, but it ain't finger licking good for my arse. Why does that squeak all the time? Like, yeah, because Pimp already worked with them making a few boards because they'd done arcade joysticks but didn't include the Raspberry Pi with it when I first seen it. Okay. Because you're a minger. Very funny, Laura. So it's unpacking all the Python stuff as well. I reckon this is going to unpack the library for the MySQL as well at the same time, so we'll be good to go. So I do need to install MySQL though, because you can't run it without. But hope you guys are enjoying my screen. Trying to take over Mark. Fucking hell. You would, Laura, wouldn't you? Why is that missing? You notice that? There's like this big block missing here. Oh, snail biting stuff. The day I overtake Mark is the day I'm going to laugh at him. Yeah, Laura, okay. I doubt that's going to happen, but you know. No, I mean, I'm installing PHP 7 instead of PHP 5. PHP 7.1 is 2.5 gigahertz, 2.5 gig in size. So it's unpacking everything. As you can see by the top corner, the Raspberry Pi is under load. I am doing this via VNC. So as you can see, the system's under load. So yeah. You see, you got your little monitor here. And it tells you under load, etc. And you can also look. You can usage settings. Look, here we go. I'll show you something. Show you something impressive. So you can pick a color of your. So there you go, you can change that color, and if you put that down to white, I should be able to get white writing. Ew. So actually choose a better fucking color than that. There we go. You can change all the different colours and stuff. I've definitely not got a faulty SD card, but well, touch wood. Not got a faulty SD card. I mean, bear in mind, this is like a system the size of like that. like we're talking the small systems. So, I mean, take of it what you will. I mean, for what they give you, it's a very good package, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't knock it for like for £17 or £20 I paid. Yeah, it did sound like an OS corruption. That's why I'm not upgrading to the next version of the OS, because it seems they haven't fixed the bugs that are in the system. So, and I'm freezing. I need to put a jumper on in a minute. So, everybody's on about the Great Purge. I only lost 3. I only lost 3. There's people out there that have lost thousands. It's cold in here. Do you know, while it's doing this, guys, do you mind if I just take the dog for his wee? Because it's 2.5 gig that it needs to re-put in place. Failed to write. Hold on a sec. We've got issues here. Failed to write. Error processing. Error processing was killed. Da, 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 da. Okay, so there was some things it couldn't install. Oh, we got an error. Oh, we got an error. Okay. We got an error for some reason. So we may need to purge PHP sudo apt -get purge PHP 7.1. My God. Right, hold on. Sudo apt purge we're having another issue, but anyway. It should be able to but did it install? I'm not sure if it did or not. Because it said it came back with an error. Right, hold on. We're going to check the hard drive a second. DF -H. No, there was definitely a problem with this SD card because that's still coming back as 5 gig. We're having an SD card problem. Hey, Melinda again. So it turns out that we have got issues. So hold on, let me just see if DF works on its own. Seems like we've got an SD card problem as well because it's only showing 5 gig yet again. So this has been a waste of an hour and a half. I think tomorrow I'm going to put the 64 gig card in this machine because it's the only way we're going to get this working properly. I'm going to see if I can remove PHP 7. Okay, so sudo yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's a 16 gig card. Hold on a sec. Guys, don't do what I'm just about to do. I know not what I do. Just pull the bloody cable out of it. It'll go blank for a second, guys. Oh wait, it's only an 8 gig card. That's why. You son of a gun. It seems tomorrow we're gonna have to do the SD cards. Oh, what a fucking dickhead. What a fucking dickhead. Ay, ay, ay. So, as you can see, this is a failure. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. As you can see, it's a failure for tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go to the main screen. Take that out. That'll be why we kept running out of space. It's only an 8 gig card. Now I've got to rename this to like failure. It's what it came with, Alex. It's what it came with. It wasn't my own. But I do have a 64 gig card laying about. So tomorrow we'll redo this all again. I'll reinstall the system for tomorrow onto a new card. And we'll go from there. I'm going to rename this like the SD card problems. Do you know what though? I appreciate every single one of you who sat here and watched my madness of this video. I'm you know, I really do appreciate everyone that's watched so far. But I'm gonna go now with a bit of egg on my face. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. I don't know what time it will be, but I'll do it whenever. With a new 64 gig card. Yeah, that's why I couldn't. So do they only give you a low memory card? No, normally they give out 16s. They normally give out 16s. That's why I wasn't particularly bothered. Yep. You know, it is what it is. I can't change what's happened in the live stream. Look, it doesn't really matter, does it really? Like, it's all about all the fun of doing it together. So, right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the madness. We'll reformat a 64 gig card tomorrow with some Windows tools that will put it down to FAT32. And then I'll see you bright and breezy tomorrow, probably around the same time actually. So 8 PM tomorrow, we'll have a 64 gig card running. If not, I do have a 16 gig card laying about, so we'll do that. Trust but verify. I need to go and check that, Mark. Yeah, you'll need to check, Alex, because I've only just noticed mine's only an 8 gig card. So slap a like on this video if you liked it. Hit the dislike if you didn't. Hit the bell icon to receive every video instruction I upload. And subscribe if you're new here. Welcome to the world of Raspberry Pi and the madness. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.